Hi, my name is Maria Jackson, and I working here at Kona YWAM as a staff for 12 years or 14 years, I think, and YWAM 45 years. And it was just really interesting because when I hear this pandemic time, and I'm like, oh no, what will gonna be happen? Never had this before in my life, but it was so amazing. Today, I want to share with you just very shortly about God's goodness. I know we're talking about His good all the time, but just it's really hit me so hardly because I don't know. I'm trying to be very sensitive. There's many people sick and maybe passed away, their loved ones. So I was very quietly rejoicing. And this scripture keep come to my mind. I would love to share with you. And so many of you know this one already so well, but it really hits me. And then Habakkuk chapter 3, verse 17 to 19. Even though the fig tree have no blossoming, and there are no grapes on the vine, even though the olive crops fail, and the fields lie empty and barren, even though the flocks die in the field, and the cattle barns are empty, yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will be joyful in God, my salvation. And my sovereign Lord is my strength. He makes me as a sure foot as a deer, able to trade upon the heights. And this verses always just guide me in YWAM 45 years. We all missionary. We lay down all our housing, job, everything to the move here. And many times we so expect to be not to have anything. And which God every single time provided us so abundantly. So I kind of expectation that how he was gonna do this pandemic time. And my job laid off, so I don't have any support. And I'm like, oh no, God, what do we do? And to same time, I think we ate 3 meals so well, better than any other time. I felt like we were having banquet every day. And then I have 3 kids. They were so busy with the SBS or Rev and Ref and all kinds of program here, school. I never see them these days, but through this pandemic, I have them all day long, every day. And we had a Bible study, prayer time. It is such a good time. And I just, God, this is the best vacation I ever had, really, seriously. And then suddenly, I always say that, man, God, I want to be a grandma because my oldest son, he just married a year ago, and he's in missionary right now in Taiwan. So we went there Christmas, and I was jokingly telling him like, man, I want to be grandma. I want to be grandma. I'm too old. I cannot wait. And they laugh, or you're like, Mom, we just married, the kind of thing. Guess what? I be a grandma now. So it was just so excited at the time. What a joyful news that I couldn't loud because I was kind of little trying to be sensitive to others. So, but anyway, and it's next week, my daughter got proposed by her one of best friend really in during the SBS time that they get really closest friend, and so she engaged. So all this is just such a joyful news. Same time, I emotionally, mentally, and physically, especially, been in YM 45 years that never had a break. I did have like 1 week here for vacation 2 years ago. That was it. And nonstop outreach, nonstop leading schools and all that too. Wow, I didn't know that how good it is to nothing to do. And so my family bugging me, Mom, don't you want to go to the beach? Don't you want to go to the shopping mall? Don't you want to go somewhere out of house? And I'm saying, I don't want to go anywhere but in my house, sitting there, just reading Bible, and to have lots of chatting that people that I didn't contact with so long because I was so busy. So I want to say pandemic can make people fearful or scared. A lot of things that we think about, many crises our life for the future. And we went through many crises, of course, and hard times, and health issues for my husband, and we don't know what to do, and all kinds of stuff too. I just see these days every time I sit in the table after morning that I just woke up and the exercise and then prayer time, then I'm just saying, wow, God, the words is not good enough, especially English, my broken English, is not good enough to express how good He is, how faithful He is. So He's so creative way to be faithful that I couldn't imagine how all this food will come, how all these things will come. But just shocked me every right and left, every day with the good news. So I just want to share with you all that how good He is, and thank you so much for giving this opportunity for I can at least to share something. I want to just shout to say that God is really good, really, really good. And even though nothing happened, no blossoming, no fig tree to blossom or the fruit to be in my storage at all, to still rejoice, but yet there is a more plenty to rejoicing about with all this good news for personal my life. So I want to say thank God and thank you so much for listening.